everyone, Counter Search speaking, and welcome to a new episode of shrinky. In the last part, we went through that entire tree to get the other circle fragment that we needed to make the circle key, the silver circle key, and in this part, we're going to go back into the Advanced Science Society headquarters to get some work done over there that we couldn't do before. Or, actually, yeah, that we couldn't do before. Let me see. Can we go this way? Oops. Nah, not worth it. Trying to avoid all these encounters. Luckily, when we saved the bros, dang it, we already did a number of things in this area that we needed to do beforehand. So, I don't think we'll need to put in the password for the computer again. Yeah, we can just go. I need to save really quick. Go. We gotta go back to see if we can make ourselves bigger. We wanna grow big again. Of course I can't run away. Of course, along with forced encounters, there's also random encounters. Why wouldn't there be? Oh, well, at least these ones I think we can, like, handle. Two goes. Unless we miss. Nope. Alright, there we go. Dang it, I shouldn't have went in this room. Wrong way. We don't want to go over there. Alright, so we can go in this room right here. And we need to help all these tiny people escape. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. Chajinda doesn't know what to say. Golly. Golly, Linda does not know what to say. Oh no. Man, these bitches need to be stopped. And that's what we're gonna do in this part. We are going to save these shrinky prisoners. Now, I do want to say, if I haven't said it in a previous part, if you save the prisoners or the bros, you will not be able to obtain the legendary sword, unfortunately. So, just keep that in mind, that you will not, if you want the Heaven's Roar, the legendary sword thing at the end of the game, you will not be able to save these guys, unfortunately. It's a price you gotta pay. I don't know why they make you do this. You would think that the game would have you save the guys, and that's how you get the sword, but no, it's by having you make that sacrifice. You want the sword, or you want to save these people? Oh, well. Go ahead and read some things here. It's kind of long, so I'll try and scroll through it a little bit quickly, but at the same time, it's kind of interesting. It goes along with what the Shrinky guy told us not too long ago about, you know, how these girls have taken a little bit too advantage of all these Shrinky guys in ways that are forbidden for me to show on YouTube. Yeah, they're gonna have to work on that security a little bit. So, anyways, we're actually gonna want to go to the right in a little bit. Ha! Psyched her out. Alright, go this way. And then... I don't think we can interact with the store yet. Alright, so for this one, very crucial that you memorize the numbers on this one. A3 is the prep room. If you did not save for... Okay, let me just backtrack this one. This is the room that we need to progress to get ourselves going back to normal. This one progresses the story, and this is how we're going to get back to normal, going through this room, right? So, we're going to want to do this room anyway. Isolation Ward is where the Shrinky guys are. So, if we want to do that one, it's going to be this passcode. B6, the control room, not 100% sure at the moment. And neither am I certain about G7, the management area. When I do find out what these two rooms are for and what you can do in them, I will go over that in another part, or maybe even I'll show it in an extra. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways, I do want to say that if you did not save the bros and you do not plan on saving the shrinkies, just memorize the prep room controls, or just memorize the prep room passcode, and then from here you're going to want to go, if you look at the minimap, go up to the left and then straight up from there, and it'll lead you to the area where you can enter the code. However, since we are going to be saving the shrinkies, we are going to type or get the isolation word code, 1720. So now Tajinda says that we'll have to manually find a way to get the computer working again for more passcodes, which I will also show in this part. So, I guess first things first. Whoa, that's a lot of health. Nope. Oh no, we can't get out. Ouch. Okay. Never mind. Wait. What? I didn't even see. Is this a random encounter? There's today's episode of CG. No, I'm just kidding. I guess there was a person there. Ooh, no. Alright, so we want to go back in here. Save real quick. And we are gonna put the passcode over here. $17.20. Alright, so they're gonna go back, and we get an item in here. Gonna be some cheese. Cool. Alright, so he was telling us about the prep room, and that's where we need to go next. But we're gonna need to manually get this thing back and working. So let me see. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Okay. So from here, I know I wasn't the only one who saw that big chest over there, but we can't get it yet because we're too small. Anyways, we're actually going to want to go in here. Yeah, that's right, you're trying to get us, but you can't get us because we're in a tech sequence. Sorry, ass member, you have to wait your turn. Hey, it's a me, Mario. I mean, a Keon. Let's go. Keon doesn't want to be going through this right now. He just wants to sit back, relax, and play some new Super Mario Bros. Alright. And if you were to do this, let's say you didn't have the bros in your party yet, you would not be able to flip this lever. You're going to need them for the extra help to flip the switch. Because as you can see, we need to enter the pipes because this girl was blocking our way. But not anymore, because we have fire her. Yeah, because Tajinda, Keon, and Shamanson are too weak on their own. They need some bro power to help them flip this lever. Alright, that'll work. Now, let's get out of here. Save really quick again. I guess we're gonna go back up here. What is down here? I forget. Oh, okay, I know what's down there now. It's basically the area. Basically another way to go up, except you just kind of went the long way for some reason. I guess. And everybody got sealed except Chajinda. That's just great. Golly. Alright, there we go. So now, we can go back. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped the test. Alright, now we want the prep room. Now, if I remember correctly, is it... I'm not looking right now. Is it 3763? Oh no, I'm so close. 3761. I remember because, needless to say, there is a very tough battle ahead of us. Oh, this is unavoidable. There's a very tough battle ahead of us. Let's just say on my first playthrough, I had to, memorize that code pretty well. So, we're going to want to put that passcode in this computer right here. And in the next part, we are going to be, fighting a very furious fight. 2 of them to be exact before we go back to normal, but we're literally inches away, but, in terms of, shrinky Chajinda over here, we're like miles away, but still, pretty close. In the next episode, I think you can expect us to be back to normal, hopefully. And then, in other parts or extras, I will show you how to get the legendary sword, fighting the boss, or the bosses without the bros. And then, I'll hopefully see where the other areas that we didn't go to, where they lead to. And then there's also one more extra that I'm thinking about showing, because there's a really good item you can get from it, but I'm definitely not doing that. It sounds a little bit crazy, but we'll all go over it. It's okay. I'll take care of business. Just leave it to counter search, okay? Anyways, thank you everyone. We'll see you in the next one.